Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look, a deeper dive into what's going on with you during this month of September, to kind of drill in on whatever that is that's been on your mind, that's been really, love. Whatever's been on your mind, hold on. Okay, that's right. So I guess we're talking about love today. We'll see what we get out of this. I'm going to use the 9-card spread. If you've never been here before, it covers the past, the present, and the future. It takes a look at your thoughts, feelings, actions that are recommended by Spirit. It is, we'll clarify it. So before I forget, because I often do, if you could hit the thumbs up button, it is really important to help out YouTube with that, help out the YouTube channels with that. It is the metrics by which YouTube decides whether or not they're going to show anybody's video around here. Okay, wow. All right, Leo, buckle up. This looks like it could be a little bit bumpy, but I can see why it's been on your mind. Definitely needs a little clarification here. So you got a big transformation that's going on in the arena of the heart space this month. So let's take a look at it and see what we get. Okay, so this is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. Here's the clarifiers. The key to the situation is what's going on in your heart space right now. There's a lot of difficulty showing up here in this reading, so this may not be for all of you. This is a good time to remind you to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Sun sign is the core of you, is the core of who you are and your values and what you believe inside. Your moon sign is going to be how you feel, and so you may find that that resonates more for you at times, and it's how you emotionally react to the world. Your rising sign, that's how you interact with the world and how the world views you. So, you know, if this doesn't resonate, go check those out. There's a chart calculator in the description box below. So here we go. We have here, wow, you've been trying to get some information, and it's been hard to come by. I mean, the book is closed. This is closed and it's got a lock on it. And so in the recent past of trying to figure things out, it's been really, really hard for you. There's been a lot of anxieties that are creating an enormous burden for you as you're sitting there trying to think and figure this out. And the big obstacle for you appears to be financial. Like, how do I move things forward financially? So this could be that you have a business that you want to take to another level, but finances is holding you back, because there's a couple of cards in here that definitely have to do with business. This is one, and in the area of transformation is another. But I also see a heart situation going on here, and I cannot talk. So my throat chakra is so clogged up right now, and I'm wondering if you're having difficulty communicating, because in the heart space moving forward, we have this difficult conversation card here of the whips. This one is somebody's talking, the other one's not listening, someone's demanding, somebody doesn't care. There's been a repetitive pattern to this with the whips. It's continuous, it's repetitious, it goes on, and it feels a little painful because that's in the area of the heart space, and that makes it really difficult. The overall energy that you have here is the snake. And this snake is interesting because this snake is being transformed with fairy dust. So there is a situation that is transforming, that is changing. I feel like the divine has their hand all over this. And it's important that you are listening to the information, the guidance that you're receiving from your higher self, because in the area of how do you transform this situation, we have the fox. And the fox is always very clever about money. The fox always makes sure they have everything they need. The fox, in this case, though, is listening to the fairies. He's listening to his intuition. He's listening to his spirit guide team. He's gathering the information. So the way you're going to transform this situation is going to be through listening to your higher self, which is probably trying to speak to you through your heart, and maybe there's something that you've been hearing over and over and over again inside of yourself, but you've been trying not to listen because it's not what you want, because you're worried about money, and you're like, well, if I do that, then how am I going to do this, and I can't afford that. And so there's kind of that energy around, no, I can't hear you is what I'm hearing. No, I can't hear you. But here's what the action that is being recommended for you moving forward is this healing. So this healing is healing from the root chakra up. That has to do with financial security. So do you need to be clever about how you go about increasing your finances? Are you missing opportunities that are being presented for you? Because in the area of your thoughts, moving forward, we have this get ready, get set, get go, action-oriented male energy of taking action. So trying to discern and decide right now in this month of September what it is that you need to do that will help you to heal the situation, that brings you to the place that you want to go. And in the outcome, we have, again, you really connected to your higher self. This is a waxing moon, which is great for working on something, building on something, moving towards something. We just had that new moon that happened just as I'm recording this. It happened on Monday, and this is Thursday. So just 3 days ago. So we are actually at the stage where you should start to see about that much of the moon showing up. And it is about building on the goals and the dreams that you were working on and trying to figure out how to create what's next. Well, this is interesting. So you're working on how to repair a situation. What are you trying to repair? Trying to repair a relationship, or are you trying to repair your heart? Okay. So this is about healing in the heart space for sure. So we have repair, soothe, and harmony. So for some of you, you're trying to figure out how to create a situation that is repairing the romantic situation in your life. For others of you, it's how do you repair your own broken heart? Because this moving forward, that looks like some more around and around, and that transformation is going to be needed here to bring about this healing. Let's see if we can get some advice here about what to do in particular about this repetitive going around and around thing, this action that's happening almost nonstop. Okay, so you have create a relationship balance and apply past lessons. So this healing could totally be happening within a relationship. The palm tree. Hurricanes come, they blow, and before times, before we had hurricane warnings, and on small islands, they would see that the storm was coming, and they would tie themselves to the palm trees. They would climb as high as they could to avoid the storm surge, and they would tie themselves to the tree because the tree bends in its ways, but it wouldn't necessarily get blown over. And so it was the safest place for them to be in the storm. And you have maple relationship balance. And so there needs to be a lot more of the listening to what the other person has to say and presenting things in a way that the other person is willing to listen. So a little bit more balance in the communication sector. Mercury is slowing down. Again, my throat. Okay, so Mercury is slowing down. There is a need to have these conversations. Mercury, it's still moving about 1 degree a day, which is still pretty fast, but it's in shadow. It's going to repeat. It's going to go over the ground that it's in 3 times now. It's going to go forward over it. It's going to retrograde back over it, starting on, I think, the 26th or the 27th of September, depending on where you are in the world. And then it's going to start moving forward again and go over it again. And so this is a time of repairing. This is a time of going over situations and finding where to create the balance for you. This is in the area of what you value if you are a Leo rising, but it could be anywhere in your chart. So find a way, to strap yourself in. Okay, so it says here, success will be found if you hold on to hope. So part of this is wishing on the moon, wishing on the stars, communicating with spirit about what it is that you really want. And then we have hydrangea. Focus on the wholeness. As above, so below. So, what does that mean? There's a situation here that is not great, obviously. But what is the whole picture? So, she is sitting up in a tree. She's focusing on the whole moon, even though she can only see part of it. She knows that that moon is growing to be fully lit up. I think the information you need is going to come in, probably with that full moon. There is a need to focus on what you really want, to take a higher vantage point, see the whole thing, and understand that what you're thinking about is what you're going to manifest. So if you're focusing on the hope, you're going to manifest a more positive outcome. If you're focusing on the negative and the lower vibrational energies, then the transformation is going to be more difficult and maybe not at all what you want. So currently the transformation is occurring. Sprinkle a little fairy dust on it by really focusing on the hope, on your wishes, wish upon the star, and take a higher vantage point and find a way to create balance. And I believe it's going to be through communication, a good give and take, those heartfelt conversations. I really hope this was helpful. If you could leave a comment below and let me know what's going on, I'd love to know. If this format works for you or anything like that. The monthly, which covers like the health, wealth, love, destiny, it covers a few other things. I did a full Celtic Cross for that. That is out, and every week on Mondays there is a monthly update. So whatever it is that would benefit you, or you could come and join me on Facebook. Moonlit Waters on Facebook. I do a daily reading there, so maybe that would also help to inspire you and keep you motivated. All right, you guys take really good care of yourselves, open up communication, and don't lose hope. I'll talk to you soon.